What's up guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango. So today I wanted to talk about bossing, because there's been a lot of discussion about this recently. Godwars is supposed to be turning into instant this month, and basically what that means is it's like how the QBD and the Calfight King works. So you can either have your own world like the QED, or which allows you to solo, or you can invite friends to your own world like the Calfight King. So basically it's your own private world where you can boss without anyone interrupting you. So this information was released in the newsletter sent to premium members. I'm actually not I didn't sign up for that, but if you just Google it or look on the forums, you can find the information from that newsletter. So that's what I did. And yeah, Godwars is becoming instant. So it's got good and bad points to it. I mean, the good thing is basically anyone can do it now, so it's just a better environment really. There's no crashing. You can just do it by yourself, and there's no problems there. The bad thing is items will crash from this, and so stuff like next sets will go down quite a bit, but that might be what we need, because so if you look at it, Godwars is, in terms of the four generals, it's supposed to be killed by players in barrows because it drops level 70 and 75 gear. Nex drops level 80 gear, so it's supposed to be killed by guys in Godwars gear. And Calfight King it drops level 90 and it's the hardest boss, so it's supposed to be killed by guys in Nex gear, Chaotix, or player own ports gear, so like the more end game setups. And the problem at the moment is everything is just dominated by the guys in the Tetsu and Drygors, rather than people actually killing bosses around what they're supposed to kill, really. So if you go to Nex at the moment, it's only Tetsu and Drygor guys basically. If you go to Bandos, you see a lot of Drygors now, like guys in Nex sets as well, and that's just not how it's supposed to be, really. Probably me and Michael at the point where we kind of in between Godwars and Nex. We're not completely good enough to Nex yet because we don't have Nex sets, we don't have Drygors or anything, but we do have the Godwars gear, which we can which should allow us to Nex. So we're kind of in the middle there. I mean, I'm not trying to say that if you got Tetsu and Drygors you shouldn't be nexing, but you probably shouldn't be doing Godwars, I would say that much, because that is designed for sort of mid-level players rather than the end game players. I think if you got Tetsu and Drygors, then nexing is fine. And the thing of Nex, I'll just say this quickly, people complain that it's too easy, but like I said, it's designed for Godwars gear. It can be soloed because you're using superior Tetsu and Drygors, which is max setup, end level game. It wasn't designed to be killed with that kind of gear, and that's why it is easy and can be soloed. So that's just a bit about that. I mean, they can't really make it harder, because then the people who should actually be killing it can't, because they're designing it around Drygors and Tetsu, which isn't how it's supposed to be. I think when they release some new bosses, then proper really hard bosses, then that will kind of fix some of this problem. I think we'll see a lot of high level players going to these bosses rather than staying at Nex and Godwars. So that will definitely be nice to see. And I think also at the moment, one of the problems is all of the gear is coming in from high level players, so hopefully with new bosses we'll see the right levels killing the right bosses. And the good thing about Instant Worlds is it does now mean that that max players can kill Godwars and can go to next, well, mostly Godwars, like, but not be taking away from these low level players. I mean, while the profits might crash, at least they're not just dominating all of the worlds and taking worlds away from the people that should be doing it. So that will be good to see, I think. And yeah, so this instant Godwars should be coming in sometime this month. So I'm looking forward to it. I think, like I said, the bad thing is prices will crash, and the one thing I'll say about that is, at the moment, we kind of need that. Like, I think in terms of Godwars gear, that's fine where it is. Like, it's crashed quite a bit, and I think it's at an affordable price now. Next sets are still a bit expensive for only level 80 gear. Like, I mean, when I say only, it is still good, obviously, but there are higher alternatives, like Tetsu. But well, I think the problem with Tetsu, like the non-superior version, is it degrades fully. Like, if you could repair it, then it would be a lot more expensive than next sets. But I think like next sets do have to drop to like 100 to 200 mil region. I mean, like, Torva's still 250 mil or something like that, probably more, so it does need to drop a bit because it is level 80. Drygors are at a pretty good place at the moment, so that's probably fine. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on bossing at the moment, really. It's kind of a bit random, but it has been talked about quite a lot recently, so hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.